Now with just some water here, I'm going to start just some clean water in the brush. Now I'm going to start to kind of melt those away, kind of get, and again, it's the second part of the drawing process, for me at least. I just have a basic, just shapes here, and as I kind of keep going, I'm going to start adding more color, and you know, compositionalize. If I don't like something, I'm going to let it, you know, kind of move it around. So now I'm going to start with this side here, and again, you're going to see now how it just kind of melts away. How bright that is. Such a bright color. And that's the Hansa Yellow Medium and the Quinacridone Coral. Actually, Hansa Yellow Medium and the Quinacridone Gold, I'm sorry. And it just pops. It just pops. And again, I love this textural look here. By the way, I love this brush here. It's a chisel brush. It's great for getting some nice corners. It's a great brush to use. And I can see once I'm going to grab this little water on this red here, how it's just going to just punch. And that's a lot of red. It's not pink, it's red. Look how beautiful that color is. And that's one of the things I like about this, the fact that, and you know, I use Daniel Smith watercolors, and this is the same thing, just in a stick form. You know, grab some of that red, bring it in here. Look at that. I mean, just a little, how much pigment I put on, I just grabbed out there just from just the initial stroke I used earlier. Bigger brush here. There we go, that feels a little better. And this is just the initial layer, that's why it's really light. I do have some red in here and some Quinacridone Gold, but in general it's really a real nice light layer. I can definitely play around with my initial sketch of sorts. Kind of see where everything's going. I want to just kind of put a little yellow tone pretty much in everything. And there's still a lot of pigment on these. If I was to grab a little more here, I can bring some of that down here. Look at that, just so much color in these sticks. It's quite amazing. Some more from this corner here. I'm trying to preserve some whites for later, but in general I'm trying to fill in most of the areas. Great. Now the paper's pretty soaked with water. Now I can actually go in there and draw some more and kind of carve some of those images out a little bit with just and again, it's just going to paint beautifully. You want to make sure you don't put too much pressure on it, because there's so much pigment in here. You're just going to load it up with a lot of pigment, and you want to go nice and light till the very end, where you want to lay down a lot of broad strokes. So now I'm just going to use the quinacridone coral, actually I'm quinacridone gold. Actually, I'm going to pick up the, where are you at? Okay, I guess I won't. I'm just going to flesh it out just a little bit more. Again, I'm not going too dark yet. I want to slowly build it up a little bit more. Because with anything, you want to make sure that you don't go too dark, because then you can't glaze on top of it. You can't do too much. It's going to grab so much pigment.